Hello everybody, my name is Kylon3639. Welcome back to another video. Today, in this one, I'm doing a card analysis on the new Book of Eclipse. Will it see play? That's what this video is here to answer. Now, Book of Lunar Eclipse is basically if Twin Twister and Book of Moon had a baby. You'll see that in its effect. Now, this was revealed by SEMO a couple days ago, and then it got confirmed by where I take my news source from just this morning. So now I'm doing the card analysis video on Book of Lunar Eclipse. So without further oh, and also this card will come out in Lightning Overdrive. Lightning Overdrive will come out in the TCG on May 13th, 2021. So without further ado, let's get into the card analysis. Now the effect of Book of Lunar Eclipse. It's a quick play spell, such as Book of Moon, and so its effect is discard one card, then target two face-up monsters you're on the field. Change them to face-down defense position. Kind of a simple effect, and you can see where the Twin Twister Book of Moon kind of comes in. Twin Twister with a discard two, and then target two cards, and then the Book of Moon with face-up monsters, and change them down to defense position. Now, this is a very good effect. It's basically Book of Moon on steroids, and so basically a really good effect. It's going to be a good card. But now let's get into the advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of Book of Lunar Eclipse is as follows. You can change two monsters to face down defense position. Now, Book of Moon is actually seeing somewhat of plays, kind of like with the Outledge, like pure Outledge kind of thing. But yeah, and then that only changes one face down monster, and now this can change two face down monsters. It's a pretty good effect. It's just a really good effect to have. It's just Book of Moon on steroids, basically. Yeah, but let's get into the now, Book of Lunar Eclipse's disadvantages goes as follows. Number one, you have to go -2 for its effect, and what I mean, you have to activate the card and then discard. So you have to go -1 just to activate, and then you have to discard, which makes it the -2 for its effect. Now, Book of Moon only goes -1, and that only gets one face down monster. So this going -2, that's a really big disadvantage for the deck, but it's still a pretty good effect nonetheless. And two, you still have to target, which is not really a disadvantage because Book of Moon targets, and that still sees somewhat play today. So yeah, that was the disadvantages. Now, will Book of Lunar Eclipse actually see play? I put it down as a maybe, and I should probably put that down as a I don't know, because even though in the previous slides I said that Book of Moon does see play here and there, it barely sees play, especially now in the control-oriented style of the deck. Book of Moon actually does nothing. The only deck it's kind of good against is Virtual Worlds, because again they need a Synchro and XYZ summon, so putting a card face down, such as like a Tuner, could actually help you. But all other decks actually don't mind being face down. Like, what the hell is Book of Moon going to do against like Outledge, thing? So I don't know, because yeah, just the thing is like, Book of Moon barely sees play, so how is Book of Lunar Eclipse going to see play, where it has an inherent more discard, even though it has a better effect, but it has a -2 for its effect? Book of Moon technically only has a -1 for effect, and that's just based off the activation. And it also is another thing that if you're going to play Book of Lunar Eclipse, why don't you just play Book of Moon instead? Because sometimes just Book of Moon, all you need is just to get one card face down, and it could shut down the entire deck you're versing against, such as a combo deck in a way. So getting two might just be like a win more kind of thing, because you only need one to be face down to kind of shut down things. So I would still think Book of Moon would be still a little better than this, but I could still be wrong. It's still a brilliant card effect. That's why I didn't say, well, is this card good? Because it is good. That's why I said, will it see play? I don't know. Especially in a control-oriented style, I have no clue. Book of Moon was seeing play in the combo-oriented style. It's not really seeing any much play anymore because, well, we're in a control-oriented style. So I don't know if again, things can change when this card eventually gets released in May. I would still pick this card up because it's still a brilliant card. If we go back to a combo-oriented style of play, then Book of Lunar Eclipse could be a fucking brilliant card, but just right now, I don't know if it'll see play because it's a lesser version of Book of Moon, doesn't really see play that much either. So yeah, I could just be wrong about that, and if you let me know down in the comments if I am wrong about that. Still a brilliant card. I don't know if it'll actually see play though. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content on the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.